Hey guys, we have no idea what happened there. Looks like our internet just kind of blinked or something. So of course we lost the connection. I am so sorry. I guess we're gonna give folks a few more ticks to kind of hop back in here, and hopefully we can just kind of jump right back into that same good positive energy that we had. Mr. Pittman, good to see you, fella. Dana Boo, hi honey. We are re-welcoming everybody back to the live. We kind of lost internet for a second there, so we're bouncing back. We're just going to try to give it a second and let some folks come back in. Our internet blanked out for whatever reason, but we're going to try to give folks a couple seconds to get back in here before we jump back into a lot of the stuff that we were talking about. You might as well kill that because there's another. Oh, you want to get these questions here?
No, yeah. And I put in there that we started a new one so they could come over.
Okay. All right.
But yes, I have the questions up still.
All right. Was there anything that we needed to touch on there?
Ginger Spice said we're all fine. Thank you.
Well, thank you, boo. We try.
We miss you too a little bit. She said she miss us.
Yes, miss you already a little bit. Miss you already. See, everybody's kind of filtering back in. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining us again. We got technical difficulties. We kind of got bumped. What was that? Janae
34 weeks. 6 more to go.
Okay, boo. Okay now.
Al Somberg says, I ain't mad, bro. I love y'all's picks, fam. Y'all look so very happy. I see them both smiling. That's the mark of a good man.
Oh, wow. Right. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay, I don't want to, I'm good for jumping on the soapbox and just be gone. So right now we still got a lot of people pouring in and doing some things. So we're going to kind of try to address that. But I do want to get back to that as far as a good man thing. I wasn't always. So let me put that out there for everybody to understand. I was not plug and play ready to go at all. So for you guys who are kind of shuffling through and trying to figure it out and everything, keep working at it. Keep working at it. Don't give up, because as you see, it's worth it. It is. It is. The love that you get on such an uncompromised level, man, it's amazing. It's the best thing I've ever been a part of. Period, point blank, end of story, nothing else to talk about. It is one of the best things I've ever been a part of. And I understand that it's mainly because they challenge me to be a better man every second of every day. I try not to get stuck with my ego. I try not to let my male privilege, I try not to let that stand in the forefront of who we are. Understanding that I am part of a relationship. I am not the relationship. So I try to do things in a more flexible way. We don't always agree. We do have very, very, very different perspectives about a lot of things. And that's perfectly fine, because we're all human. And we're entitled to have different opinions. We're entitled to look at the world in different ways. So there's nothing wrong with that. To look at us, as you guys stand on the outside looking in, y'all see us. We look like three very different people, but you see one collective energy. And that's what we work at. We work at our connection versus our similarities. We try to bridge the gap on the things that we don't agree with. Like, prime example, we have 3 very different religious beliefs. Doesn't stop us from loving each other. It doesn't change the way we interact with each other. Some of us choose to pray over a meal. Some of us don't care to. So it's fine to be.
I'm the only one that prays over a meal. I feel singled out.
I was trying not to say what.
I mean, but that's what it is.
Okay, fine.
An example.
She chooses to pray over her meal. No, I'm over that. I'm done. But it in no way, shape, or form
Morgan Red wants to be in your video.
That's
I can't accept it from here.
Oh, you can't?
I'm watching from my profile.
Oh, okay. I'll get her. Like I said, it doesn't make a difference. If we spend all of that time really focused on the things that make us different, then we're ignoring all the things that we can connect over. I try to get people to kind of look at it a little bit different every time I speak to folks about living poly life. I try to get folks to look at it different to the point of stop looking for everything that you think you want, because you have limited experience. You only know what you know, and because you only know what you know, if you stick to that exclusively, you cut yourself off from learning something new. For you to stick to the "I've always been this person" attitude, you're gonna miss out. And that's just a little something that ran through my mind. I know we got some other stuff going on here. What we got here? China Boo, honey, listen. We know what you got going on, and what you got going on is significant enough, honey. You take care of that. We love you. We had you there in our hearts. We carried you with us. Worry not, honey. Worry not. What we got here? Ginger Spice. How did we meet? That is actually on another live. If you would just give us a few minutes, I promise you I will actually inbox you personally afterwards, because it's a little of a lengthy story. So we'll get to that after the fact. For everybody who did actually get to Tamala, I'm sorry, Tamala. Are you all open to an additional person, if that's what you're asking? Yeah, we do. We are open to, we're open to love. That's what we're open to. We're not hunting for sex partners, because we're we're all very good looking people. So sex is not a problem for any of us. So that's not what we're looking for. We don't have to focus on that. We don't have to make that a priority for us. We're looking for love. We're looking for the connection of energies, the comfort, familiarity of the person in your presence. Again, you heard me speak earlier about how there were so many people that helped make this weekend amazing for us. We have Tyrone Miller. I'm shouting folks out specifically. Tyrone Miller, he's watching tonight. That was my brother, my right-hand man for my big day. He did so much for me, helped me get around, kept me calm when I was about to lose my crap over this old crazy white lady out in the store. So he was right there for me, and I really appreciate that. His wife LaShonda, she was everything she could have. She was everything she could have been. Part seamstress, florist, cook, caterer, event manager. Oh man, she was just all over the place, and we really appreciate it. My nephew Chris, he was my videographer for the lives that you guys had first access to. He did everything he could to help out. I really appreciate it. And as a teenager with all that bounce around energy, I think you did a pretty good job. So thank you, nephew. I really appreciate you. I said before, Wendell, this is somebody else who's very, very close to us. I'm sorry. I swear I'm just all over the place right now. What? Am I missing something? I got it. Hey, Diamond. How are you, honey? But how do y'all not let jealousy creep in? That's Lorenza Jordan. The easiest answer is we're all secure in ourselves. That we understand we ain't got nothing to be jealous of over another person. No matter what kind of interactions they have with anybody else, it doesn't change the way they feel about me. No matter what interaction I have with anybody else, it doesn't change the way I feel about them. So we're all secure in our role, in our purpose, in our importance in each other's lives. So that eliminates the whole idea of jealousy, because we don't have to concern ourselves with, oh, excuse me, as a male, am I, oh, she might like him more. Okay, there's some things that she will like him more. That's why she likes him at all. I am not all-encompassing, no matter how amazing I am, and trust me, I am amazing. I can't do everything. And understanding that much, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. So if somebody else can come in and he can reach that top shelf, okay, he made it past 6 foot. I didn't. So such is life. Yeah. But what? I guess that's the easiest way for me to explain why jealousy doesn't get an opportunity to creep in for us.
Great answer.
Oh, thank you. Was it hard? This is Lena. Was it hard for each wife to choose what to wear during the wedding? Did y'all choose together on colors?
What are our favorite colors?
Yeah.
No, it's not hard to choose clothes.
Yeah, it was an opportunity to kind of dress up, and we like to dress up. Let's see. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna work. Lorenzo Jordan's again. How do I get these two women to open their minds to it because they know about each other but can't bring to commit to it? Wow.
They may need to develop their own relationship. Sometimes it just takes time if it's fated to work.
And I'm going to say this, and I actually had this conversation earlier with a friend of mine. Who you start out with ain't always who you're going to end up with. Because here's the bottom line. Lorenzo, I'm speaking specifically to you. If it applies to anybody else, please use it. If you're not involved with somebody who's already mentally positioned to say, I'm going to attempt, at the very least, give this a fair and honest attempt, you're spinning your wheels going nowhere. So all of that, well, I think, or maybe, or I could, or if you only did it like this, that's somebody who's not really ready. So if you're that serious, if it's that important to you, then you're going to have to separate yourself from whoever's standing in the way of what you want out of your life. I'm not telling you to break up with nobody because that is not my job to say. But what I am saying is her and her understood up front with no question, this is who I am. This is important to me. So they made a decision for themselves to say, yes, I can deal with that. Because there are more than enough women who said, yes, I can deal with it. Then they started to deal with it. Then they said, no, I can't. And that's why they're not here anymore. And that's fine. I still have some very good friends. I still have people that I know love me just because I'm breathing. And I'm okay with that. But they're just not a part of my life like that because they didn't want this life. This is the life I wanted. Tyra said, yeah, sounds like fun. Tonya said, sounds like something I can get with. So we're here. Find people that are in the same lane that you're in. All right, what we got here? Oh, I see China is micromanaging. Thank you, boo.
Yes. Lorenza.
Yeah.
Check out China's comments.
Yeah, China John is
knowledgeable.
speaking to you. That's wifey right there. She knows what she's talking about.
Yes, she does.
Tonya Slaughter. Hi. Probably the last face I expect to see pop up here. Hi. Ferris Bay, I look up to y'all. Well, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Listen, I say this a lot. If you're not gonna be brave enough to ask for what you want, you don't deserve it. When Tonya and I, when we got together, we decided that this was when Tyra, and I got together, and we decided that this was the life we wanted for ourselves. Well, maybe I should say when I came to her to say to her, this is the life I wanted, and she agreed to it. She came in eyes wide open. She understood exactly what she was coming into. As same with Tonya. When I met Tonya, I didn't act like Tyra was not my lady. I did not pretend like I was a single man. Before I allowed myself to get anything in the neighborhood of comfortable with her to even let her know how attracted I was to her, she knew I had a woman. And she also knew that my woman was okay with me having this conversation with her. So there are some proper steps to be taken. So Lorenzo, I strongly recommend to you, my brother, that you take those steps. And you take those steps, take your time and take them.
Lorenzo.
Is it Lorenzo? I'm sorry, I did not mean to disrespect. Lorenzo Jordan. Callie Honey, you guys do have a sec to add a few people to your friends so they can watch my friends. So they can watch. My friends are watching to see you guys. LOL. Much love. Okay. I don't know. I guess you can try to add them from here.
How many friend requests are there?
Oh yeah. There's a I tell you what, we're gonna do what we can. We're gonna do what we can to try to catch some of those friend requests, because yeah, that video just got our friend request is ridiculous right now. Ferris Bay, I'm in the life. Tonya Slaughter, were either of them in three same lane before meeting you? I think I get what you're saying. As for Tyra, no. Tyra wasn't. Tyra hadn't been involved in this style relationship before. I've known Tyra like most of her life, and she's watched me and she's seen how I am, how I've always been with the women in my life, and she's understood that was something she could be comfortable with. So the question is about being in a relationship like this.
Yes.
Yes, she was. All right. Misha, mom is fine. Actually, I left her house. That's why we're late tonight, because I was at mom's house. So yeah, that's why we were late getting on tonight. Okay, well, Lorenzo and China, they got their own thing going on right now, so we're gonna let them ride. Am I missing something there? No. Okay. This is where it hits home for me. I'm just kind of it's close. And that is important to her. Thank you, Tonya. I appreciate that. She is LA capital TONIA. That's her. Please don't put a Y in her name, because yeah, she don't get happy about that.
At all.
Oh, not your bad, honey. You are TONYA. You know what I mean? So it makes sense to you that it's Y, not I. Lorenza, there's nothing to envy, baby. Listen, I can't stress it enough. If you just speak your truth and stand behind it, it works. It works. It might not work with who you choose up front, but it will work with who it's supposed to work with. I promise you that. I promise you that. There are more than enough people that have ticked into this live and the last one, and oh my God, since we started, that I personally have been involved with, that I offered this same life to, and no interest at all. This was not on their to-do list, and that was perfectly fine. I just had to accept that and move on, because I wanted this life more than I wanted that person. And that's where you have to make a decision. Is that person what you want, or is this life what you want? Trista, Christian. Oh, sookin' now. My godson made the high school basketball team. This cat is like he's too solid. Probably 3 sports now.
Congratulations.
You make sure you tell my big fella I said God Daddy real proud of him, for real. Let's see.
She spelled it right there.
Right. Smile, LaTonya, you're beautiful. From the other Tonya.
Better say it, girl.
Let's see. Okay. I love seeing that everything is kind of clicking together, and people are really starting to interact, because I say this and I believe this. This is the right life for me. Absolutely. This is the right life for me. This is the life I want. This is the life I dreamed about. If you watched our live from our vows, I said it. I dreamt about that moment from 19 years old. From 19, I knew it's what I wanted. What we got?
Read my last comment, King. To Lorenza, please click King for the people in the back.
Wait, what?
China. She said, I just said that, King.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, okay. So it shows that you listen too. Oh, China girl. You know why you wifey. You know why you wifey. Alright, yeah, so but see, that's it. The truth is always gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where it comes from, because that is only the truth. You know, I don't have some secret formula as to making this work. I'm open and I'm honest with them. They know everything about me. I spout so much information to them. Half the time, I know they don't even want to know. But they know, so if by chance it ever comes up that they need to know, they know. We have?
Milano said he saw the ceremony. Y'all look dope.
Appreciate you, big fella. I seen y'all did y'all West Coast tour. Y'all was out there doing it big, man. I'm jealous, man. I'm gonna come party with y'all. Y'all doing big things out there, traveling all over the country and everything. But because I really want to touch on this just because I understand how important it is. They have to be able to trust you. That's huge for the average woman. The average woman. Trust is more important than love. So, if they can't trust you, i.e., believe what you tell them, have faith in what you say, not always questioning your motives, it's not going to work. This is why a lot of people who have relationships and step outside the relationship, and then they get caught, and then they say, well, I was trying to put together a little poly situation. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Mm-mm. Because polyamory, at its core, is about communication. That's the only way it really, genuinely works. And that's if everybody is able to openly communicate. If everybody can't openly communicate, it's going to be nasty. That's where, as it was asked earlier about jealousy creeping in, that's where jealousy comes from. Because insecurity fills in those blank spots. You don't want that. You don't want that at all. You wanna? I've always exposed. I've always exposed every lady in my life since I've been basically 19 years old. I've exposed every lady in my life to my truth. This is who I want to be, and I've allowed I've allowed all of them to make their own decision of if they were okay with it or not.
Have you guys done any legal contracts so there is equity?
We're actually, that's what's coming up next. We've done the life insurance thing, and we have to go ahead and excuse me. We have a few more I's to dot and T's to cross, so we can, as I was saying in the beginning of the last live, so we can put ourselves in position to make this as legal as possible. So that's what we're working on now. Let's see.
Okay. Hi, Thunderberg.
All right. Is there anything else? I can't think of anything. All right. Well, I'm not gonna drag on all night because as I say all the time, I have a million things I can say, and I like to talk, so that's not a hard thing for me. Well, what was that? I just saying something.
Bonita, we love each other. Are the women into each other?
I would say yes. I would say yes. They have a very strong connection, and I almost messed that up. At the beginning, male privilege tried to run this relationship, and I tried to force the connection between the two of them. I tried to make them. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm gonna add Morgan Red, the boo thing. She's coming on board. We don't get an opportunity to have a lot of guests on, but I think this is our second guest we've had. Let's see here. I'm gonna get close. Can y'all still see there? Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. Yeah, let's get close. I don't want to miss her. This is our boo right here. I guess she'll make it in when she make it in. What was I just talking about?
You tried your...
Oh, right. Me trying to push their dynamic. And they both just kind of looked at me and was like, yo, chill out. This is our part. Let us have this. And I had to let her have it. There she goes.
What going, y'all? You know me love y'all.
And we love you right back. Hi.
Hello there. How's everyone doing? Looking all beautiful.
Yeah. You're great. Missing that energy,
I'm cool.
girl.
You know it. You know it. I just have to say I love you guys. I'm running late too, so I'm here on a live, and I just want to say, like, I had the most incredible experience of my life. It was something that I took home with me, and it was like, sharing it with people on my page, and people are coming and they're like, did they really get married? Was they really? And I'm like, yeah, it was the truth, and it just radiated. So it's like, we are there where you are in Pittsburgh, we come back to New York, and I just radiated and just radiated. And it's just like a beautiful thing, like I was telling y'all before, like, it don't get no greater than that. And I appreciate the love that y'all showed. The love that was given was incredible. So my whole weekend was just dope.
As was ours. So was ours.
Yeah, you and Lil Bit, y'all definitely poured love over our weekend, man, and we thank you so much for it. Y'all helped create some memories that we'll always remember. I'm gonna have Alzheimer's, and I'm gonna be sitting.
I was about to say more to come. It's not over. It's not over.
Yes,
It is not over. New beginnings, new creation, new elevation.
Yes, yes.
You
New
already.
energies make something beautiful. Yes, that's what we doing. Thank you, honey. Thank you. I'm
Absolutely.
so glad that you were there. I really am. I am. I
Yes.
enjoyed you, and for everybody else. And I'm sorry we did kind of get just into each other, but for everybody else, understand this. I have only met me, Ty and Ton had we had only met Morgan once, and in honesty, it was really in passing. We spent give or
Mhm.
take 40 minutes in each other's presence. And but the energy, the connection was right there. Bang! And we
Wow.
understood what it loved. It was love there. The
Nothing
platonic
but
love,
love.
the kind of love that you just have for a person where you just want to see them smile. You know what I mean? And that's what it was for us from the beginning, and it has always been that. And that's what happens. We kind of encourage and infect each other to smile because that's what love does to you, man. That's what it does to you. And that lady right there on the other side of that screen, we love her too, because that's what it is. That's what it is.
All love. Nothing but love and respect here. That's it. That's it. You know, you
Absolutely.
made me cry. We laugh. We just enjoyed each other. You know, and you have to embrace that energy. And it like I said, you know, I wouldn't have missed that for the world. You hear? I would have missed that for the world. Yeah. But we coming, you know. This is not over. It's not
No.
over until the fact that they sing.
Just begun.
I mean, I feel
Till
like
the next
singing.
just begun. Baby,
Well, I'm gonna get off here.
How about that?
I'm gonna
Hey,
put the
y'all
baby.
got to see her laugh.
baby, you should come on the live more. You made me laugh.
Woohoo! You already know. Like anytime I can participate, I'm on there. Love y'all. Y'all be good.
We
Y'all
love
be
you.
good.
Talk to you
Mwah,
later, honey.
mwah, mwah. See you soon.
Mwah,
Come
mwah,
soon.
mwah,
Come.
mwah. But hey, listen, folks, this is exactly what we be talking about when we're talking about poly love. Don't fool yourself in thinking everything has to do with sex. It doesn't. It doesn't. That's love from somebody that we met hanging out, just hanging out. And it was real. It was pure. The love that we share with so many people. We get looked at crazy all the time because we hug and we kiss each other. And people don't understand it. It really just is a show of affection. It is not a prelude to sex. But folks gotta mature to get to that point to understand that. And that is part of the reason why we are here. We're trying to bring more awareness to the poly lifestyle that's become so trendy right now. You got all these folks out here talking about, oh, I'm poly, I'm poly, I'm poly, I'm poly, but you don't even know your mate's middle name. How poly are you that you're not invested in your mate? You're having a lot of swinger sex. But that is not swingers do not are not poly folk. I'm not saying they cannot be, but if you're operating out of swinger principles, it's not poly principles. It's not the same thing. Oh my goodness, what we got here? Is there anything else I need to address at this stage? Oh, okay. What happened? Well, Sonia Roberts. Tanya looks like she want to say, "I'm just here so I don't get fired." LOL, just playing. Nope, she can't get fired. She can't. Oh my God. Um,
And then she said, "You're pretty smiling, Tanya."
it's it well see as it stands, this is where it's starting to show that everybody has a strong enough opinion about what you think is going on in her head because she doesn't have the perpetual smile that I have, that Tyra has. She's her own person.
Mm-hmm.
And we love how staunch she is about things. Me, I'm I'm reactive. Tyra, she tries to quell situations. Tonya, she's letting you know you bring bullshit her way, she got something for you. So that's why her face stays like that, because that's exactly how she is. That one, she smiles all the time, but bring it her way, you got a problem. Most of y'all know me, so I ain't got to explain my situation. Um, let's see here. Milano, hey, brother. Oh, we already spoke. Uh, Crystal Sauce, swinging is just part of the lifestyle. And it is. And it is. It is a component. But for us, the way we operate, once again, the same situation that I came up, the same disclaimer I said before. This is the way we poly. For us, we don't make the sexual connection first, and then we start to feel something for you. We are connected before we want to have sex with you. So we kind of do things the opposite of most people, because it again, for those who know our story, I couldn't have been who I am without them. And I'm not saying without them because I'm having sex with them. No, I'm saying without them because they are the reason I get to love this way. I don't have to choose. I don't have to pretend like I don't love one to love the other. I don't have to make her think that I think less of her for her to believe I feel that good about her. Because they're both mature, responsible women, and they understand that their role is complete. Their position in my life is completely predicated on the interaction between us. What happens between me and her does not negatively affect me and her, nor her and her. So if I'm having a disagreement with either one of them, the other one doesn't stop speaking to the other one because I'm having a disagreement. Most of the time, I get tag team, but and they prove that I'm wrong. But so whatever. But it happens. It's not like they gang up on me because they're women. Because we are all interested in being happy as opposed to being right. I don't care about winning an argument. I just want to be happy when it's over. You're going to argue. It will happen. There is nothing you can do to stop that from happening. So we roll with it, but we just understand that we don't have to let that negative energy sit on us and affect us later. That's what grown folks do. That's what mature folks do. You don't gotta sit around and fuss and have an attitude all day. We try to apologize and self-correct around here. Why argue all day? That's what the world wants us to do. That's what we're used to. We trying to change it. You got anything over there? I can't see that from here.
Have you all had anyone else included into your inner circle?
Yep. You know, a lot of people included.
Yeah.
We're trying to build a nation.
Yeah. We say it all the time. It's been asked before. We try to. It's my position that I want to love as many people as I can responsibly, and that is including males. Don't get it fucked up. There's nothing gay about me, but love is love, and there are plenty of men that I love. I would stand up in front of the world and let the world know I love them. And if you can't accept love as love, something wrong with you. The ladies that I love ladies on different levels. Some women are intellectual, some are emotional, some are sexual, some are social. I have a woman that I am stone stupid in love with, and I have only seen her once. But we got a great relationship through telephone conversations and all the other good stuff. And that's my baby. I love her to death. Hi, Journey. Miss you. Yeah. Sam, I'm sorry, Sam. Let's get into this right now. My cousin Sam, my cousin Sam Gibson, Samuel Gibson. Everybody say him there. Sam, the name of your company, cousin, I forget it. I'm so sorry because I definitely want to give you a shout out just in case somebody might be interested in you. Um, but Sam, he hooked us up. He did our ceremony. He did all the behind the scenes work, the setup, securing some things, getting everything organized for us and ready. And all we had to do was plug and play when we got there. Thank you, cousin. I appreciate it. Like I said, put your company up there one time for me so I can give an official shout out for you. Um, okay, that's a whole Mama Bear, Eddie the Gemini. And you knew it, cause you is one too, boo. That's right. That's right. Love you too, cousin. Hey, listen. We did get a late start today, and then we had a little technical difficulties, so we are actually running a little longer than we usually do. The ladies do have early mornings, but thank you each and every one of you guys for tuning in tonight, coming to check us out. All the well wishes and congratulations and all of that. It means everything to us. Once again, we do usually come here to you guys just to show what a positive polydynamic can be. And before we plug on out of here, I want to say it's before and after party arrangements and planning. This is Samuel Gibson. He's the president, and he is the working cog to this business. Him and his staff. He has a small staff, but they're very, very effective. Check him out. You're in Pittsburgh. He's all right. Um, there's another one, and here's a prime example because, and listen, Toya, when I tell you, for those who do get to see it, the picture of me and you know what picture I'm talking about, where you got my hoodie pulled up all the way on my face. That picture of me and you, everybody says that is such a loving picture between two people. And I said that to get to this point. Latoya Jefferson, I only met you guys once, and the energy, the love, and friendship y'all gave me was something I had never experienced before. But that is what we're talking about, where you can directly connect and impact another person in a way that they don't forget you. That is loving another person. That is the foundation of poly principle. If it can grow to be more than a platonic love, then good for you. But if it can't, don't ignore how great love is, no matter what way it comes to you. Mm-hmm. So, folks, we highly, highly, highly recommend, and I will always say the same thing. Love each other. Love each other. I'm not saying love each other in word. Love each other in action. Be actively loving each other. Be kind to each other. Find a way to say something nice to the next person.
Mm-hmm.
But
we need more of that in the world.
Yeah, we've been programmed how to be angry with each other, how to be frustrated in relationships, and how to just stick with somebody because we've been with somebody for so long. Let's bypass all of that, man. Let's get to some good loving. Let's get to some honest being with each other because it's what we want to do, not because it's what somebody else thinks we should do or what somebody else says we should do, but what we want. At this stage in our lives, this is what we want. We're happy because this is where we're happy. Find your happiness. This is Regal Love, and we're going to let you guys go. We want to thank you guys for tuning in and checking us out again. Once again, I am Eddie.
Tyra.
Latanya.
And with a smile. And we are Regal Love. Thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you guys next time.